fine, lovely Wednesday. Thank you for coming and hanging out, even if you couldn't stay long. And thank all of you lovely folks who are sticking around for a bit. How are we? How is our week going? What's going on? Give me all the deets. Hello, hello. Welcome into another fine Tsum sitting evening. It just started downpouring. Oh my. Good. Very nice, very nice. Exciting. Are we ready for more Tsum chaos? Are we ready? I think we only have a couple more stories. You got yourself sick? Oh no. My. Well, I hope you feel better soon. Being sick, it sucks. Not a fun time at all. I'm gonna go to the coast or the seaside next week. That sounds exciting. You think you got salmonella? Oh, that is not exciting. Oh, no. Yeah, you gotta be real careful. Especially in the US, they recalled like a gazillion eggs. Gotta be real careful out there. These are trying times. It's a gamble anytime you get groceries nowadays. My goodness, my gracious. But finishing packing to go back to college. Oh yeah, that's right. A bunch of people are gonna start college soon. Oh my gosh. I forgot that it was like school starting month. I forgot the school was starting soon. This morning there was way more traffic than normal and I was like, huh, that's weird. I even left earlier. And then I remembered that school is starting. I was like, oh, maybe that's why there's so many more people. So that's gonna be fun. Remember you had some brie at home. Ooh, my. That's what you're gonna use for your birthday. Well, happy birthday. My goodness, my gracious. Terrible news for Deuce. I know. The egg recall. Oh, it's breaking his poor little heart. Your Rallyish Plus came today? Oh, that's so exciting. You finally moved stuff in your room? Very nice. Oh my goodness, very nice. Can't stay for too long, we can stay for a bit. Well, I appreciate you being here no matter what. My goodness, you're gonna start college this week. Ah, that's exciting. My, oh my. College is fun. Uni is fun. Uni is extremely stressful, but it's also really fun. I had a much better time in uni than pretty much any other year of schooling. It's quite nice. Starting next week, but you're not dorming. Ah, I see. So you just gotta get used to the college schedule. That's fair. Yeah, commuting can also be quite fun. Living on campus is fun. There's pros and cons, and it really depends on the school that you're going to. The school I went to, like 90% of people stayed on campus, and the people that commuted lived really close by. So like they could still hang out late into the evenings and what have you. But then there are other schools too where like only 10% of the students dorm and like everybody else commutes. So, you know, it's a little bit of a tit for tat, a little bit of a quid pro quo is not. That's not the phrase. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. You got back into your drawings. Very nice. Writing and drawings and things. Exciting in the tumblers. My goodness, my gracious. Me, oh my. Well, that seems like fun. No, not two of your me's breaking up after being married for 5 days. Oh, no. Some classes go till 10 p.m., so you're glad you live on campus. Yeah, night classes are terrible, man. Yeah, quid pro quo, you know what? I never knew that Scar said that, I think Scar says that in, not quid pro quo, but he says something like that in Be Prepared, doesn't he? But I think that that is like tit for tat, I think. But like in legal terms, I don't really know. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. Don't listen to me. But yeah, night classes can be rough, man. I only had to endure one night class, and it was the most boring thing ever. And I would almost always fall asleep. So I turned that into a little hydration game of my own, and that helped. But I would still. It was not a good time. Hey. I don't know what you are talking about, because I don't see any teasers anywhere. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. There was nothing on the official website, I don't think. So if we're going to talk about things that don't have an official source, Those are still considered JP content, and we're not going to talk about them, okay? So I keep getting people commenting on videos being like, oh yeah, I remember when this happens in this JP event insert, and no one puts a spoiler warning in their comments. It's very annoying to me. I'm gonna check the official site really quick, just in case what you are talking about does exist and I just didn't see the article today. But I'm 90% sure what you're talking about has not been teased at all. At all. And that is still JP content exclusively. So, I am aware of its existence, but we're not going to talk about it. Because it's JP content. Yeah, there's literally nothing. There's literally nothing on the official English website that talks about that at all. The only thing that is happening right now is Leona. So yet again, if it is JP only, if it has not come from an official source, if it has not come from TWSTed specifically, then we cannot talk about it. Those are the rules. That is exactly how this channel has functioned. That is how it's going to continue to function. I'm just double checking to make sure. I don't even see the upcoming notice anymore on the official website though. Where did that go? Here we are. Yep, nope. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not there. Anyway, so yeah. So for anyone that needs a reminder, we do not talk about anything that is not on JP content, not on the EN server. Anything that is JP exclusive and has not come to English, we don't talk about. On my streams, on the videos, etc., etc. Yeah, we're like, what, 5 minutes in? Yeah, I have absolutely no idea where that came from, but yeah, so yeah, whatchamacallit, what's it? Leona exists. Leona is here. Everybody pulling for Leona, everybody pulling for Leona. I mean, I guess I could pull up Twist. Oops. We have our lovely wheel of people. We have our lovely wheel of individuals. But I do have to ask if people want to do the Tsum game first, after, or if we don't want to do that at all. Because I'm stuck on a mission, and I don't think I'm going to be able to clear it on stream without using, like, every source of power-up I can. But yeah, Leona exists. Leona existing is not a spoiler. Leona's banner is not a spoiler. Yeah, the season 2 of the anime, also not a spoiler. That was announced. Watching the drama brought on by the... Oh, yeah, Wattpad! Yeah, that's right. Wattpad is, Wattpad's doing a thing or two, isn't it? I've only heard whispers, because I'm not in the fanfiction writing space. I also don't read fanfiction, except on streams, really. I don't have, like, the time. But, yeah, season 2 of the anime is coming out in December. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Pulling for Leona. Gem broke after pulling for Ortho. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. Fair is fair. Fair is fair. Well, only one person said anything about the Tsum game, so I guess we're doing it afterwards, because I'm assuming the rest of you don't have an opinion. So I guess I'll just spin the wheel now, and we'll figure out who we're reading first. But yeah, Wattpad, like, they transferred their, like, model or something, right? Or they're transferring all their data, like, behind a paywall or something like that. Oh, we're gonna start off the stream with Jade. We're gonna start off the stream with Jade. Oh my gosh, what a treat for a Wednesday. My, the Wattpad going to AO3. Oh, so AO3 is like, oh my goodness. You can't get kidnapped by One Direction anymore? Oh my, what did they think they were doing? What did they think they were doing? That's like an internet classic. Ay, 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 ay. Don't spill the tea, or is it beans? Oh, I see. Yeah, don't spill the tea, I don't know. But don't spill the beans, I do know. That I do know. Oh, Jade's not in number 1. Oops, that was Floyd. Let's find Jade. I think he's in number 2. He could be in number 3. I don't remember. These all just blur together. There he is. There's Jade. But someone who told a fanfic writer they should change the ship they're writing about for a fic. Why? Just don't engage with that fic then. You know, at the risk of sounding like an old person on the internet, why is it so consistent that so many people feel that everything that they see in existence needs to cater to them? Have we as a people, as humanity, not have completely removed our ability to understand that other people outside of ourselves exist and other people like different things and that there's different people liking different things and we can all kind of coexist. We don't have to like the same things as other people, but we don't also... I just realized the shelf is an eel! Oh my god, the shelf is literally an eel! I never saw the little face. Oh my god! I knew it was based on... I always thought it was seaweed. It's an eel! Oh my gosh! Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I love that. It's got a little face. Oh my god. Ah! I think it's probably in the room because I'm pretty sure everything like in the dorm rooms is the room, but like the terrariums on the shelf, obviously Jade brought those and like his shoes and stuff. But I think like the furniture, the shelves, I think those are all just standard. The unfortunate thing is that we don't have anybody else to compare to because Azul's room is completely separate. Like the house warden rooms are like their own beast. I don't think Azul has any shelves visible in his room because it's just like his big ass bed and then like his desk. But I didn't know. I legitimately always just thought it was kelp. Like, I always thought it was seaweed because it has that kind of texture. But it's an eel! It's an eel. Yeah, house wardens get a single. Yeah, all the house wardens have their own room. So, like, since we're not into Jade's story quite yet. Now, so the way that it works, hold on, where's my, this? The way that it works is that freshmen are in a quad, sophomores share a room, juniors have a single, and house wardens have a single regardless of year. So if we go and we look at Hearts of the Bowl, this is a good example of that. Right, because we have all the years represented. Well, we don't have sophomores. We have Trey and Cater. So you have Trey's room, right? Oh no, how do I, there we go. No, Azul, Azul, I'm so sorry to say this, Azul, but this is the wrong time. You cannot be here. How do I just look at the background? There's a way to just look at the backgrounds. Here. There you go. You can be here, but you have to be little. You cannot have all your tentacles. It's too distracting. I'm not calling Azul fat. He just had too many tentacles in the way. How do I preview the background? Like, I know there's a way to do it. I've done it before. Anyway. It'll be a little bit easier to see. So, like, Trey's room, it almost looks like it could be a double, right? Because if you look at Cater's, his is in the same exact, that was the wrong button. I'm so sorry. Good lord, this is gonna take a while. If you look at Cater's, you can see that the room is set up in the exact same way, right? With the little, like, carpet here. So, presumably, like, we are, like, in the one corner of the room looking at the bed. And almost all the juniors' rooms are done in this perspective. But if you look at, like, Ace and Deuce's room, right? They have a corner. And you can kind of see the door frame on the right. Actually, I don't know if you can't. Sorry, the way that I have the window cropped, you can't see it on the side. There you go. So you can see, like, the door frames kind of on the side. Because that door goes into the center of the room. So you have Deuce on this side, you have Ace on the other side, and then you have, like, the same layout on the, like, reverse. So you have 4 beds in the same room. For Hearts of the Bowl. And then Riddle gets this whole ass room to himself. He's got this giant bed, a 4-post bed. He's got a whole ass couch in the corner. He's got a giant bookshelf. This is all just his room, right? So, like, houseward, and it doesn't matter. He had this freshman year, he has this now sophomore year, he'll presumably have it next year when he's a junior. It'll be his room, right? So that's the thing. And the same thing with Octave and L, which is why I never realized that the shelves were eels before. If I could get rid of Hearts of the Bowl for a quick second here. You have Jade's room, right, which we were just seeing. It has the little eel. I probably never noticed it because I have the backgrounds blurred all the time. But then you have Floyd's room, which is just the opposite side of Jade's room, right? And since they're sophomores, they share this, but that's it. There's no indication that there's like another 2 beds across the way from them, right? In this room, you probably enter from the middle, right? And then when you enter, you have Floyd on the left, Jade on the right. And then you have a window in the center. So the door opens to the window where the desks are. That's probably how this room is laid out based off of the 2 outfits that we have. And then Azul gets this. He does have the shelf, but you can't tell because there's no mouths. So he has the shelf where all his snow globes are, but he's got this big bed with the shell that he gets to sleep in. He's got his little desk. He's got honestly, his room is a little less fancy than Riddle's. Honestly, though, his room is a little less fancy. Now that I'm looking at it, it's not nearly as fancy as Riddle's. Edia has his own room, which we know about, but Edia's room, doesn't look fancy either, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, but he has enough space to have, like, Ortho's little pod. So he has, like, all this space. Malleus's is impressive. Malleus's is impressive. I don't remember what Kalim's even looks like. Where's Malleus? Here it is. Malleus is impressive. He's got a whole-ass dragon! He also has a 4-poster bed. He has a couch. He's got all sorts of stuff in his room. The common room of, Pomfiore has the throne, but Ville's room does not. Ville just has a fancy bed as well. He's got the fancy bed. He's got this giant chase lounge, but you can see it. Well, you can't see it. You can kind of see in the corner he has his exercise equipment, so, like, clearly, like, the room is bigger than what we're able to see. And he does have, behind Azul, there is a big, like, vanity mirror that's got, like, the peacock and the apples and all the sorts of stuff. But no, it is their common room, which has the throne. Same thing for Diasomnia. Diasomnia has the throne in the common room. Funnily enough, Hearthstone doesn't, but they do have that one chair that is kind of fancy. So, guesses before becoming House Warden, Edie and his roommates kept to themselves. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, there's no way that happened. But like that also allows Rook to have all of his little photos behind the wallpaper this year because he's in a single. So he doesn't have a roommate that's gonna care about that, right? So like, but as you can see, all the junior rooms are this specific like side. And like Silver, we get to see the other perspective like we do for Floyd. Silver's room's the other side. I think for Sebek, the way that the freshmen and Diasomnia are is similar to Heartstable, but instead of being like on the wall, they're catty cornered. So like they have 4-poster beds, but they're catty cornered versus being flat against the wall, which you can kind of see in Sebek's. So like the rooms almost have like a little bit of an octagonal shape because of the way that the beds are positioned, but they're not as fancy as the beds, as Malleus's 4-poster. So yeah, so fun facts for you. fun facts for everybody. That's how the rooms are set up. Which all spawned because I noticed that he had an eel shelf in his room. So there you go. So now that we're all educated on that, we should probably do what we are here to do and read the Tsum Sitter stories. Probably. I have a feeling that when Rook had a roommate, he probably just kept those photos like in a separate binder. He probably didn't put them behind the wallpaper, but now that he has his own room, he doesn't have to do that. So he can like stick them wherever. And so that's probably just what he does. Who need to shout squirrel? Yeah, no, I listen, guys. I get so off topic so quickly, so frequently. This is why we used to have a stream hydration rule about it. I know that the Silver knocked Sippy. Oh no, I didn't fix my bell. Oh, we probably. Who else do we have? Hold on. Because if we don't have, we have, all right. Ortho, Deuce, Tray, Bill, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We don't need the bell. I didn't fix the bell yet. No, guys, guys, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I don't do things. I don't do things. Rook will show up in Vales. Do I need to fix the bell now? I don't even know if I have string anywhere. I might have embroidery thread somewhere. I might have embroidery thread, but I don't know where. If I had to destroy a dorm, I don't want to destroy a dorm. I don't want to do that. For the person that was asking what the bell is, use a ribbon maybe. Yeah, I could probably do that. Could I pull up a bell noise? But it's not as fun if I do that. It's more fun if I have the physical bell. Can't I just make a bell sound like ding, ding, ding? I mean, I can, but it's not as fun. You know what I do have on my desk? I do have one of those grocery twisty tie things. I could probably, like, jerry rig it with that. Give me a second. Because the string that holds, like, the little ding, ding thing didn't break entirely. If I can even find the bell now, where did I put it? Where did it go? There. I can probably use this little zip tie thingy-mabobber. I could probably do that. It'll probably work. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. Well, we're gonna find out. I don't even. Oh, I might not be able to get it through the hole at the top of the bell. What if I can... Oh, I can get one of them through. Oh, I can't see. I don't have enough light. Oh, it's so close. There we go! Okay, hold on. Yay! It works! The plan worked, buddies! Yay! It seems louder now than it was before. I think the little, like, dingle-dangle thing is not as far up in the bell as it used to be. But it'll work for now. It'll work. It'll play. It'll play. Alright, yay! Oh man, that means I could have fixed it last stream. I didn't need to get the Christmas bells at all. I've had that zip tie on my desk for months. Or whatever those are called, the little twisty ties. Alrighty. And here Jade will be sus. Oh, that's true. Alright. Enough stalling. Enough getting off track. Alright, Jade soup number 1. What do we got? What's going on, Jade? Soup? Dude, it looks like just like you. Is this the Tsum you picked up, Jade? That's correct. Azul and I happened upon it last evening. Speaking of which, I do appreciate you checking up on the dorm while all that was going on. School. It was kind of a letdown, though. You said it was an emergency, so I was totally ready for someone's room to be all busted up. I'm not surprised. Shall we be off then? That's it, we're not gonna discuss this anymore. Just like, yeah, I figured you'd be looking for chaos anyway. Time to go, Tsum. Time to go. My, oh my. What, this early? You going on like a hike or something? We're just taking a stroll around campus. I thought showing the Tsum around would be a nice bonding exercise. He wants to help out in the Mastro Lounge until it's time for them to go home. And it never hurts to get a better acquainted with your coworkers. My. I don't know that they're gonna go do the murder. But I think that they're definitely gonna be up to something. That is for sure. Okay, I'm gonna go back to sleep. What? You're not in your pajamas. What do you mean go back to sleep? Did you get up and change just to talk to Jade? What? Well, assume it's just you and me now. I know sleeper wasn't a thing. It's just silly. It's just very silly. I understand the meta reason. I'm just commenting on how silly it is. Here we are. What do you think, Tsum? I'm glad you find it pleasing. Since you take after me, I thought you might enjoy scenery evocative of the mountains the way I do. That, and I wanted you to see this. These are the mushrooms I cultivated here in the botanical garden. Aww! Aww! Oh my gosh! Look at that! I've managed to grow them fairly large and uniform in shape. They look delectable, no? It took a lot of work to get them this way. I had to select the right wood, to deal with pests, manage the humidity. Say, would you like to try some? I'd be happy to whip up a simple snack to commemorate our acquaintance. Yeah? Oh! Uh-oh. That doesn't seem like a good thing. Hmm? Tsum, may I ask what you're doing? You've crushed them, and after all the work I put into cultivating them, the poor thing. Oh my gosh. Pipe down, I'm trying to sleep here. What's that? Well, if it isn't Azul's lucky number 1. You were squawking so much, I thought a parakeet had flown in by accident. Ah, Leona, I didn't realize you were there. My apologies for disturbing your rest. May I ask why you're in this corner of the garden, though? I would have expected you to nap in a more sunny area. Because I'd rather not let the guys from my dorm find me and drag me into this mess. Ah, that would explain your change in location. Exactly. I'm gonna ride this out and get some sleep. So take your little armadillo and scram! Oh, he's a little armadillo, is he? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's an adorable nickname. I love that. I love that so much. Armadillo? Oh, are you referring to the Tsum? I suppose I can see the resemblance. Regardless, don't worry. We haven't the slightest intent of bothering you. Isn't that right, Tsum? That. My, you clambered up onto Leona's shoulder. What a considerate soul you are. Are we sure about that? Are we sure about that? Is that what we think? Is that truly what we think? Hey, what's the bright idea I told you to scram? Indeed, and so we shall. Once the Tsum has finished his massage. Oh, he's massaging the shoulders. He's getting sleepy again. I see, I see. It's giving me a massage? Yes, it's intended to ensure you sleep well when you rest. Just don't go making any more noise. Rest assured, you'll find this Tsum to be quite discreet. Not to mention, it has a remarkable degree of dexterity and skill in easing stiff muscles. Even Octave and L students appreciate it. No, they don't! How would we know? Unless he's talking about when Floyd Tsum was happening. Because if he's talking about Floyd Tsum, then, like, fine, right? Because Floyd Tsum squeezed a bunch of things, and, like, presumably that could have also manifested into it squeezing other people and, like, giving them massages or what have you. But, like, bro, you literally just woke up. You literally just woke up. Floyd literally just said that y'all woke up. So how could you know? Unless it is based off of Floyd Tsum, which, like, fine, fair, whatever. otherwise, how could you possibly know? How could you possibly know? And yeah, you're right. He probably did just like squeeze the heck out of the Octavanel students instead of massaging them. If we're talking about Floyd Tsum, like that definitely happened that way. Like, my goodness, my gracious Jade. Just starting with the sus already. My. And there he goes. Sleepy Leona. Pleasant dreams, Leona. You're tucking him in as well. You truly go above and beyond. Though I'm not certain that gardening tarp makes the best blanket. But what truly impressed me was your willingness to walk right up to Leona, no hesitation. Not just anyone can get away with that. Perhaps your charming form serves to lower people's guards. Uh-oh. Oh, he's hiding the body. True. He is. That is exactly what he is doing. What a fine little guy. What a fine little guy. Assume you're one frightening person. No! What did I do? I didn't touch the volume. I didn't touch the volume button. I didn't touch anything. Why is it blue? I think this is the end of the first part, so I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Get rid of it! Oh my gosh. I need to not touch anything, I think. Maybe I need to just like step away from my computer whenever I stream. I don't know, guys. It's happening so much more frequent lately and I really don't understand why. Alright, where's number 2? Where's number 2? Number 2. Where are you? Here you are. Brought us under the sea. Bye. I think that's enough of a walk. Shall we get back to the dorm? I'd like to give you an overview of your duties in the Mostro Lounge. Any luck, Jack? None at all. Where could he be? Hello, Ruggy. Jack, is something the matter? Oh, hey, Jade. Have you seen Leona? We've been looking for him all day. He took off the literal moment I told him more Tsums had showed up. He was all like, I want no part of this. We've got paperwork due that needs his signature. If he'd just signed that first, we wouldn't need to look so hard for him. Talk about a pain in the tail. Oh dear, that's unfortunate. I love how they're both like, what a shame. Though I must say, it's unusual for all of Savannah Claw to turn out for a search and still not find him. I'd have expected your Beast Folk students to narrow down his general location pretty much immediately. Normally, yeah, but this time we lost his scent in the botanical garden for some reason. Did you now? Man, I wish he'd just show up already. So what if there are Tsums on campus again? There aren't any in Savannah Claw. Jade, could you tell him to come back to our dorm if you see him? I somehow doubt I'll have any luck when the rest of you haven't. But, alright, I'll let him know on the off chance we cross paths. He's probably even more wary hearing that from you with a Tsum in tow, but thanks. You seem rather amused, Tsum. Are you drawing enjoyment from the sight of the Savannah Claw students in chaos? What curious tastes you have. Pot calling the kettle black, I think. My. Oh, you say I have no room to talk? I won't deny it. Still, you've done some rather impressive work. Not only did you get close to Leona, but you even concealed his tracks. Dun dun dun! Jade understands himself. That or he just made it up. But like, I have a feeling. He just knows himself very well. You needn't hide it from me. I know exactly what you've done. Oh, he covered him with the blankie. You're tucking him in as well? You truly go above and beyond. No, I'm not certain that gardening tarp makes the best blanket. It's 'cause it's camouflage. Now I understand why you did that. To camouflage his sleeping form. Yeah, the botanical garden tarps are colored to blend in with the plants and soil. And they're used regularly enough that one on the ground wouldn't draw any undue attention. Plus, when you smooshed those poor mushrooms I'd been growing, that gave the area a stronger mushroom fragrance than usual, which must have masked Leona's own scent. Were you actually aware he was hiding when you acted as you did, and that's why he massaged him? He massaged the mushroom into Leona. He smooshed the mushroom with his little belly, and then he went and wrapped it all around Leona so he'd smell like mushrooms too. Diabolical. Diabolical. What a guy, what a pal, what a friend. You got in close with Leona while also concealing his smell from those bound to come searching for him, their house warden. So Savannah Claw's been thrown into chaos not because of mere circumstance, but because of your careful orchestrations. Very slick. What a delightful creature you are, Tsum. My. Say, would you care to drop by the botanical garden again before we get back to Octavanel? Remember, Tsum, when putting someone in your debt, it's important to make them appreciate what you've done. If we don't visit, Leona might regard the tarp as a nuisance when he wakes up and remove it. We should explain what you did and inform him where the Savannah Claw students are searching. That way he'll know we're on his side and we can benefit from that later. Shall we be off, Tsum? See, this is why you work in the shadows. This is why you don't tell people your plans before you enact your plans. Because this is the direct result of running your mouth on those plans. That's what happens. I think he forgot that Beastman can hear real well. I think he forgot, and he said Leona's name a couple of times. So, you know. Strange, I could have sworn I heard Leona's name just now. What a coincidence, so did I, along with something about putting him in debt. Why, hello again, gentlemen. Back so soon. Have you forgotten something? Call it instinct, but I have a hunch you were hiding something, Jade. And judging from your shameless reaction, I was right on the mark. Fess up, you know where Leona's hiding. How would I ever know such a thing, and what reason would I have to hide it if I did? I was simply speculating with my Tsum about where he might be. Isn't that right, Tsum? See, oh my goodness. Why do you have that quizzical look on your face? You're supposed to play along. I don't buy it. How's about we have a nice long chat about this? Again, this is all a misunderstanding. I don't know anything worth sharing. Oh dear, how did I get in this mess? Don't tell me you planned for me to get caught this whole time. Yeah, Tsumi? Indeed, this seems like hell yeah. To be fair, I have a feeling that the Tsum just smelled the opportunity to get Jade in trouble and was like, this would be more entertaining. And thusly did it. I don't think the Tsum did that on purpose for Jade specifically, but I think the Tsum was like, well, we're caught anyway. I'm not gonna get hurt. I'm gonna see what happens. Which is exactly what Jade would do anyway. So Like, it's very in character for sure. I just don't think that the Jade Tsum thought that far ahead, to be honest. But yes, exactly. Tsum was like, I'm just a little guy. How would I know? How would I know to do anything when I'm just a little guy? But we have more Tsums. We have more Tsums to discover. We have more people to get through. 4 people, in fact. And the first of the 4 is going to be Vil by a very slim margin. But Vil it is. So we'll go hang out with him, which I think he's in the 3rd one, right? He's in the 3rd. So the first one was, oh, it's Azul and Kaleem. And then the 3rd one is Vil and Malleus and Edia. That's right. Alright, Vil. Let's see what you want. Diva on Diva drama. Phew, I'm worn out after everything that happened last night. Hopefully my daily routine will help me refocus. That takes care of my warm-up exercises. Time to go on my morning run. Tsum, you stay put in my room and wait. Hey! Dun dun dun! Where do you think you're going? Get back here! Ah, great, now we're all the way at school. How far are you going? It doesn't seem to be trying to flee me in earnest. Is it trying to play tag? No, it seems like it got mad at that insinuation. It picked up the pace, that look on its face. Is it trying to race me? I refuse to be outpaced by a peanut. I'm going to catch it. Yeah, people were talking about the tasks being back in the Discord. So they fixed, I don't know what the heck they did to make it 0 out of 0 for certain things. But yeah, that was wild. Huh. I finally made it back. I suppose I can consider that whole escapade a side adventure during my run. Actually, the route the Tsum took matches my running course perfectly. Was it doing a morning run as well? No, I'm overthinking this. I'm going to do some training now, Tsum. This time, stay put. Uh-oh. Why are you shaking? Yeah, that's kind of concerning. You've put your little hands on the floor. Ah! Are you planking? It looks like it's doing push-ups, to be honest. Maybe this peanut normally goes for a run and trains of its own accord. No, I'm definitely overthinking this. Yeah, I don't know how either, man. I have no idea. Alright, I'm all showered and moisturized. Now to apply my makeup. What's this, Tsum? You're getting rather excited. Has my makeup case piqued your interest? Your eyes are sparkling. I can tell how fascinated you are. If you're this interested in my cosmetics, then that leads me to one conclusion. Your running and physical training was also part of pursuit of beauty, wasn't it? Indeed, indeed. Judging by that reaction and keen look, I must have hit the mark. Alright, since you've shown a passion for beauty through your actions, I'll let you use some of my cosmetics. Tsum logic? Probably. Your first order of business is skincare. Moisturizing is essential, and it helps makeup look better and stay on longer. Here, use this sample kit. Oh, my voice sounds like Rarity? Okay, perfect, I suppose. I've never watched My Little Pony. I have no context for any of the My Little Pony things, but I'm glad that I sound similar to somebody. And somebody's presumably quite famous. The queen will use no sample. How's it gonna pick up the makeup tools? Magic. Instead of push-ups, they do rollovers. I mean, the Floyd Tsum was able to squeeze grapefruits and do all sorts of stuff. So, like, I guess planking isn't out of the realm of possibility. Hey, that's my toner. I never gave you permission to use that. You're using my beauty cream as well? Cease this at once, Peanut. My goodness, my gracious. Beautifully refreshed. Look at him go. Oh, and he's got the rose petals. Ugh, look how happily you're bouncing around. You never so much as glanced at the sample kit I offered you. So you refuse to accept anything but my favorite cosmetics, the best of the best? You're a cheeky little peanut. It's like, hell yeah, I am. But I can tell it's fastidious about skincare. It started with toner, so it seems to know the proper order one should use skincare products. In fact, I could teach some of our students a thing or two about skincare. Some of them do it wrong or skip it entirely. It's passion for training and cosmetics. Might put the Tsum among the most beautiful, beauty-conscious figures in all of Pomfiore. There you go. There you go, buddy. Would I rather play games with Ortho Tsum, Stockville with Rook Tsum, or play cards with A Tsum, or do pranks with Lilia Tsum? Play games with Ortho Tsum, I think. If I had to choose between just those options, then that would be what I would do. It's because I don't want to go running around bushes. Ace Tsum's just gonna end up cheating somehow, and I'm not very much a prank person, so. First person's interesting. First person for for a fic. I see. See, it's an interesting writing style. I feel so uncomfortable writing first person. I don't know why. It's like if I'm writing first person for someone other than myself. I find that to be very difficult. So kudos to you. Kudos to you for trying it or doing it or practicing it, whatever you're doing. Your dancing was fairly passable, Tsum. Perhaps you provided Apple with some inspiration. Well, we're back at the dorm now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, is this who I think it is? Oh, okay. Phew. House Warden, could I have a moment of your time? I've got some papers I'd like you to review. Alright, I'll be there. Tsum, I'm going to step out for a bit. I imagine it goes without saying, but do not waste my cosmetics. Going overboard with skincare efforts can have adverse effects on the skin. My. Oh dear, what is the Tsum doing? What are you getting up to? It's doing something, man. It's doing something. I'm back, Tsum. What is that noise? Oh, you're using the massager. You really are beauty conscious, aren't you? I hate to intrude on your relaxation, but you're using it wrong. Dun, dun, dun. This is a head massager. It's for the scalp. I mean, to be fair, the Tsum is kind of all scalp. Yes, like that. It feels nice to press it down with a bit more pressure. How is it holding this? What is happening? How is this happening? Do Tsums get type scalps as well? It's utterly refusing to let that massager go. We'll play a little bit of the actual Tsum, and then we'll probably just chat about Twist after the stories are done. We could play the Twist tunes too, I suppose, because each of the Tsum sitters has Twist tunes. We won't do the, like, goodbye Tsum one 3 times, but we can do, like, the other ones. With magic or Vil helping. Maybe, I suppose, maybe, I guess. Looks like you're finally satisfied. Do Trey or Vil that win? I hate to tell you this, but we're literally playing Vil's right now. Oh, unless are you talking to the fanfiction person? If you're talking to the fanfiction person, I am so sorry. I thought you were talking about the Tsum stories. And I was so confused because I was like, I really don't know how to tell you this. But about that Vil story. Oh, I see. The fanfiction conversation is still happening. I didn't realize it was still happening. That's on me. That's my bad. I see, because I started talking about what we were gonna do after stream, and then the only thing I saw was do Trey or Vil. So I was like, but, hey. Anyway. My. Yeah, if you're talking to somebody else, if you could use a name, that would help me quite a bit. Because it's fine if y'all want to have side conversations. I just get very confused if I look over to chat. That this has happened more than once. Is there something else drawing your curiosity? This is a face steamer. You use it to soften the skin and make dirt easier to remove. Here, I'll turn it on for you. Oh, steamers are nice, man. Steamers are great when they're not just like a pot of boiling water over the stove. Don't flinch, put your face in the steam. It's like having a sauna, but just for your face. Or like, you know, when you get into the shower, you know, if you take a hot shower and you step into the shower and you have all the steam. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. You like this as well? Just don't use it too much. Stick strictly to the recommended time. I think you should steer clear of the back massager, Tsum. The shaking would be too much for your tiny form if you use it. Or if you must use it, you should put it on the lowest setting and... Uh-oh. Tsum, you just got told not to do that! Hey, wait, that's too high! Tsum is going crazy! You wouldn't believe how ridiculous you look, Tsum. Although, judging by your expression, you seem alright. Oh my gosh. What a little guy. Turbo Tsum is right. Perhaps it's the aesthetic aids at work, but you're utterly glowing. Would you like to see for yourself? Here, you can borrow my hand mirror. Bye. Beautiful, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Ah, you appreciate the results of your efforts. How nice to see. Yeah? What? Why are you pointing the mirror at me? Aww. Are you complimenting my beauty? You're a cheeky little peanut. But I know how to take compliments, and I certainly don't mind them. Yay! How adorable. How sweet. That one was way shorter than I remember, but I think that's probably because they have the vignettes, right? The SSR cards have vignettes. That's probably why that one was kind of short compared to the other ones. But they're very cute. They're very cute. And we have another cute little pairing coming up. We got Ortho. My. So it's going to be a 50-50 for the Heartstable guys. Orthos is not in here. All right. So he is probably in number 2, I want to say. There we are. But we did Ortho already? No, we didn't. We did Edea. We didn't do Ortho. I don't remember doing Orthos. I remember doing Edeas. We did Ortho first stream? Did we really? Did I just forget to take him off of the thing? Oh, my bad. Alright, well anyway, let's hope that it's due so I don't have to go back to number 3. Deuce. Yes! Alright, perfect, beautiful. Okay, I can just stay where I am and then we'll do trays afterwards. I just didn't want to have to go back to number 3 and then come back to number 2. Best for last. I was just feeling lazy since oh, there he goes. It went that way. Now's my chance. Finally got you. What's the big idea of running out of the dorm, huh? Tsum is like, who, me? Stop struggling. I'm not letting you go. Phew, that was exhausting. If the house warden hadn't ordered me to help catch it, I would have ducked out way sooner. Way to add to my workload. I'm busy enough prepping for an unbirthday party as it is. Typically the stream will go till like 9. That's typically how long we do the Wednesday or like weekday streams. Friday streams go to whenever and Saturday streams go to whenever because I don't have whatchamacallit. I don't have work. I don't have work on Saturdays. And I don't have work on Sundays, so I don't have to go to bed at 9. But we'll probably go till 9. Keep within our traditions. And like you ever do anything but complain. I could have caught one little Tsum without your help. Hey guys, he's gonna go. You guys really are alike. Especially the bits when you drag others into your messes and make rude faces. Don't treat me like I'm some rowdy child. Oh gosh. Oh, you two. Guys. Guys. I'm pretty sure on birthdays are specific to Hearthstone. I don't think they do it for the whole school. I think it's specifically Hearthstone because it's a Hearthstone tradition, so it wouldn't make sense for them to like celebrate for the entire school. Yeah, all that's running's got me starved. Let's hit up the cafeteria for a snack. Although I will say, I don't think they have unbirthday parties every single time there is an unbirthday. I think it's at like the house warden's discretion, but it does have to be an unbirthday. So like Riddle couldn't schedule an unbirthday party on Ace's birthday, but there doesn't need to be a party every single time, because otherwise you would just be partying all the time. Especially if it was as small a pool as only Hearthstone. So I think it's just kind of like they do them on like a semi-quarterly, like a quarterly basis, or like a bi-weekly basis or something like that. Provided, of course, that there's no birthdays happening. Because otherwise it'd be insane. Alright, Tsum, you better behave yourself while we're in there. Yeah, like once a month is probably pretty reasonable. Kalima throw a party every time if he was house warden of Hearthstone. Oh, 100%. Yeah, Hearthstone would look very, very different if Khalid was in charge. For sure. How is it so crowded when it's not even lunchtime yet? Are those Spell Drive Club students? Hey, good eye. They must have come straight here after morning practice. Check it out. That's one of those Tsums, right? I've heard about those things. Between that doofy face and the spade marking, I definitely see the resemblance. What? Dude, don't react to those losers. I don't need any more trouble. I know, okay? The doofy face thing just got under my skin. If I start something, the house warden will have my head. Even I'm not that self-destructive. Move it. Those are our usual seats. Isn't it kind of early for you guys? Why don't you go and your Tsum... Why don't you and your Tsum go take a little nappy in the corner? Why would they need to take a nap if they just got up? If this is the morning, why would they need to take a nap? Oh, it's I know it's high school. I know it's high school. I know it's Disney. I know it's Disney level high school. I understand that. But why are we like this? Why are we like this? What is it? Why? Why are we so dumb? Why are we picking fights at 8 a.m.? What's going on? Ah, they're treating my lack of response as a pass to walk all over me. We can sit and eat wherever we want. Oh, the Tsum got big. Oh, are you seeing this? The Tsum's getting huge. It was little enough to ride on your shoulder before. Oh, it's just getting bigger. Oh, where are you going, Tsum? Whoa, what in the world? Yep, that's called death by Tsum. That's just called death by Tsum. Tsum is now wanted in all 50 states for capital murder. No! Okay, there we go. Oh, nice! Hey, devs! Hey, devs! Fix your typo, devs! Hey, Twist Dev! there's a typo in the Tsum sitting story. I don't think that's supposed to be I think that's supposed to be the Tsum tackled that spell drive called Jerk to the Floor. How did he die? By Tsum? Yeah, exactly. Rest in pieces. Ow, every time that Tsum headbutts me, it knocks my head back against the floor. Yeah. Yeah, no shit. No shit, Sherlock. You're trying to get up instead of just taking it like a champ. Like, you know, what did you think was gonna happen? Tsum, what are you doing? Don't cause a scene. I'd better pry you off his face. Ugh, my hair! Hey, quit it! Don't pull his hair out! Well, I can't let this guy keep headbutting him all day. It's surprisingly strong. Fine, if that's how it's going to be. Hey, Tsum, if you don't let him go, I'm gonna drop a cauldron on you. Oh my gosh. Okay, I warned you. This is just gonna come. He's literally gonna die. The kid is gonna die. Because not only does he have a Tsum, but you're gonna drop a cauldron on him. And I'm 90% sure, if I remember correctly, the Tsum just like pieces out before the cauldron gets there. So he ends up hitting the kid in the face with a cauldron. Which is even worse! That gives people concussions! That can kill people! Carl, that kills people! Yep, there he goes. Oh, we weren't in a Disney universe, man. We weren't in a Disney universe. Arrgh! The Tsum dodged out of the way. Sorry, I didn't mean to drop it on you. Am I watching sketch comedy here? Uh-oh. No, that was hilarious. Your Tsum-poster's gold. It's not funny, you know. If our house warden catches wind of what happened back there. Look, it doesn't matter if you're mad. You have to suck it up. I managed that myself. He's like, yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. I don't know. It's kind of worth the entertainment value to me. The way it flips out at the slightest provocation is totally you. Cut it out. Sheesh. Way to be as unhelpful as possible. Yeah, well, you know, tis how it goes. Tis how it goes. Alright, Deuce, what other trouble are you cooking up? What other trouble do we got going on here, huh? Hey guys, just finished taking the Tsum for a walk. Welcome back. We're already setting stuff up for the birthday party. Sorry we're late. The Tsum kept running this way and that, and we lost track of time chasing after it. The Tsum is like, excuse me? This is your fault, you know. Well, yours and the guy who egged you on. I've got no idea who you're referring to. Anyway, I gotta go paint the roses red. You can handle the Tsum yourself. Sheesh. Well, I'll get to work too, Trey. Ah, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello. You can sit this one out, actually. The head mage puts you in charge of Tsum sitting, right? I hear they can be a real handful to look after, so just focus on that today. No, I insist. I don't want it to shirk my duties. Tsum sitting or no, it wouldn't be fair if I was the only guy skipping out on the work. Aww. What's that noise, Tsum? Whoa, it's stacking plates on itself. And it's somehow actually staying balanced. Do you want to help? Yay! It's doing something productive! Okay then, we'll work together. I'll take the dishes out of the cabinet. You can carry them out to the tables. Just try not to overdo it, okay? That goes for both of you. The Savannah Claw trailer just dropped? No shot. No shot. Where? Y'all want to watch the Savannah Claw trailer after we... Oh my god. Okay, it just dropped. We'll watch Savannah Claw trailer. We'll watch that after we finish Tsum Sitter. Let's finish Deuce. Let's finish Deuce. Let's finish Deuce, and then we can watch the Savannah Claw trailer. We gotta finish Deuce first, though. We are like in the middle of Deuce's story. We're gonna finish Deuce, and then we'll watch the Savannah Claw trailer. We'll get to Trey after the Savannah Claw trailer. We'll get to Trey after. But we got to elite. We started Deuce. We got to finish Deuce, and then we'll go to Savannah Claw trailer, and then we'll go to Trey. But thank you so much for letting me know. We will go over that. We'll go over that. We're gonna go over that in a little bit. I guess I'll ping the Discord too if they want to come hang out on stream for that. When we get there, I'll ping people. Hopefully I don't have to cut it out of the stream because it's a monetized stream later. But we'll cross the bridge a week. I'll cross the bridge later. Try not to overdo it. I'm probably gonna pause the trailer a lot, so it probably won't be a problem. So it's gonna take us a while to get through it. But anyway, we gotta finish Deuce. Alright. Got it. I was gonna laugh so hard if that was the end of it. It was just like, that's it, we're done. That would have been so funny. The sponge cake's cool enough. I went ahead and frosted the whipped cream, but you handled the finishing touches. Yes, sir. You want strawberries and sugar decorations, right? Yeah, that works. I'm gonna go see if the pies are done. That's the last of them. I'm impressed you managed to carry all those without breaking any. Hey, Deuce, the tea tin's empty. Where do we keep our stock of loose leaves again? Should be on one of the upper shelves. Hold on, I'll get it. What is it, Tsum? Why are you wriggling around? Uh-oh. Whoa, it jumped! But what are you doing? What are you doing? What is going on? Wow, you managed to grab onto the cabinet handle, but what's the plan now? Just dangle there? Get down, Tsum. Let me... Uh-oh. 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 Oh, hey, don't try to shake it open. You're gonna topple everything. Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh no. The cabinet's falling over. Ah! Oh my gosh. The shelves like seesaw with all the tins tumbling to one end. But oh, did he do that on purpose to launch himself? The Tsum was on the other end and got flung up from the force of the shelf tipping over. Oh my gosh, he flung himself. Did it plan for this to happen? Hold on, it's flying right towards a light fixture. Oh my gosh, what are you... Death by cabinet, true. It's clinging to the light fixture as hard as it can with its little stubs. All's well that ends well, I guess? No, look, the light's swinging back and forth from the impact. I heard a crash. Is everyone okay in here? Whoa, why is the cabinet on its side? Cater, get back! The Tsum hit a light fixture and it's still wriggling. Swinging. Oh, what is it trying to accomplish? Like, I legitimately do not remember. Whoa, it's raining pots and pans. Sorry, Cater. I'll get this under control. Hey, the Tsumi's clinging hard to that light, but it looks like it's starting to lose its grip. Tsum, let go! I'll catch you! It jumped before slipping off? What is it? Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Deuce! And then it parkoured off the wall. My goodness, my gracious, me oh my. Now it's on the cake tray baked. It did all of that to get on the cake? The one he already put whipped cream on. Oh boy, this is some major trouble. Hey, don't just shrink down to shoulder riding size and hide. What do I do? What do I do? There's no time to fix it. Okay, guys, all ready? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What the heck was it trying to do? What happened? I had a feeling there'd be trouble and baked an extra pie just in case, but geez. How is it that cabinets collapse, the floor is strewn with pots, and the cake topper is a Tsum? Trey is pissed. Trey is low-key, high-key pissed. I am so sorry. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it tried to get the tea leaves. Oh, I see. I see. I see. Alrighty. Well, let me... We have another boy. We have another boy. But we have very important things to be doing. And I need to rearrange my windows so that way I can still see you all, but then also see the thing that we are going to discuss. Let me just double check that I have no JP spoilers on my Twitter. Okay, good. We are good. We're good there. Let me pull OBS back up. Where is it? There we are. Okay, alrighty. And now I'm going to make this, if it will let me make it. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Maybe I should move though, because I'm covering the Disney Plus thing. Hold on, let me move to the top. There we go. Alrighty, and then I will ping the Discord. Vanna Claw trailer reaction now. The live linked above if you wanna come. I'd experience it together. Is that weird? That's probably weird. I don't know. Anyway, smiley face. There you go. That's fine. We're chill. It's gonna be a grand... Watch the viewer count's just gonna explode. It's, maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. Anyway. Hey, well, Savannah Claw trailer is here. It exists. The volume should be on. It's 58 seconds. It's 50. Oh, also the window's a little too big. Can I unlock it? And then maybe... Oh, yeah, no, you guys are missing like half of it. Hold on. Technical difficulty. Maybe I should make it like that. This will get past the censors, I'm sure. Now that I've said censors, it probably won't. Here. It's gonna go in the corner. We're gonna put baby in the corner for now. Alright, that should be fine, right? We can see most of it. Now I'm not covering it quite as much as I was before. Uh-oh, some people are saying wait for them. I'm waiting for them. It's only a teaser, not a full trailer. Well, yeah. Oh, okay. So I should do my message. I should so I call it teaser trailer. They're like the same thing. It's fine. If you give it a minute, yeah, I can give it a minute or two. Here, I can put the game music back on while we wait. While we wait for all of those who wish to come and see, You didn't know? No, it's okay. It's fine. Oh, this is a little bit shorter. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's like a minute. I feel like movie trailers are usually like 2 or 3 minutes. But I feel like for this, it's, you know, teaser, trailer, we got 13 more people already. Yeah, see, I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. Hello everyone that is joining us. We are going to be watching the Savannah Claw teaser trailer soon. Very, very soon. Very, very imminent. We're just giving people a minute or two to come in who may or may not have seen the Discord ping, because I only have the Discord. Maybe I'll clip this and like upload it separately. Maybe that's something I should do. Maybe I should do the thing that YouTubers do and actually clip things and actually like record them. and then put them places. The problem is I don't have enough storage on my machine to like actually like record and stream at the same time. I don't have that capability because I have such limited storage. So it's much harder for me to like edit the VODs. Because I have to either like download the video off of YouTube, which like compresses all the audio, or I have to like record it from my screen, which also compresses the audio and the visual. It's like a whole thing, but you're supposed to do both. You're supposed to do both so that way you can go and edit, and then that way it's easier to do shorts of like stream moments and stuff, because then you can change the music and whatever. And that crazy Monday when the Book 8 trailer, yeah, exactly. Well, see, that stream was specific to that. This stream is specific to the Tsums, and it just so happens that this happened to be released at the same time. He's holding a knight. He's holding the Black Knight, in fact. But we're gonna see what he's doing with it. Disclaimer, I don't know Japanese. And this was posted to the JP account. So there's not gonna be any subtitles. And I'm not gonna know anything that they're saying. I'm not gonna be able to translate it. I'm not gonna be able to really talk about it. We're only really gonna be able to, at least I am. I'm only gonna be able to like inference based off of the visuals. That's what's gonna happen here. You can quickly Google Translate. I mean, if you would like to, I suppose. but it's just gonna be me reacting to the visuals because I don't know. I don't even think there's an option for closed captions on the video player on Twitter, to be honest. Don't care, educated guess. You see an English one? Is there an English one? Hold on, chat. Hold on. Is there an English? Is there an? Oh, what am I doing? Why is it picture-in-picture? What is going on? Let me open up my Twitter again. Let me go to. Oh, JP. No, Ruben responded the JP one. So I don't. If Ruben reposted the JP one, I don't think there's an English one. And then Jacob Carlson reposted Ruben's repost of the trailer, which is how I am now seeing that. Guys, it looks really good. Guys, it looks super good. We're gonna see it in a minute. I don't think there's an English one. I'm not seeing it anywhere. I'm like the rest of my Twitter's just fan art though, so. These normally come out a day apart. I think so. Anyways, I am only seeing the Japanese one, and because Ruben specifically reposted the Japanese language one, I'm going to assume that's the only one we have right now. So I'm gonna put it back on the screen. Why the Black Knight? I don't know. You only have two. There's the black set and the white set in chess. So I guess for visual purposes, I don't know. Anyway, we're doing this through Twitter. It is here now. It exists. I'm assuming that everybody that got the ping is now here. That's going to be here for this. Some people also left, I guess, because I was stalling, but whatever. They're not going to get to see the reaction. All right, guys, are you ready? Audio should be good. Here we go. Oh, the dorm looks cool. Ooh. Oh, we got the backstory. Ruggy looks so evil. That's cool. Yes! Yes! It's Yuga! It's her! She's here! Oh my gosh! I am so happy. Also, can y'all hear it? Because it's really low for me. I don't think y'all can hear it. Let me put the volume all the way up. Oh my, she's here! I'm so happy. Now I'm really curious. Now I'm really curious about how they're going to introduce her. Because she's here. And that's amazing. But like, how is she going to be introduced into what is happening? into what is happening. All right, I'm gonna restart it because I started screaming, and also the volume's gonna be up now. So let's go back. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's compose. Let's compose. Let's compose ourselves. Leona, chess piece. Savannah Claw, gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful. Also, his special magic, seeing the special magic. And just like him and like his brother's shadow, using your brain. That is beautiful. The way they animated that was beautiful. Trey died.
もちろん万事順調に進んでるっすよ、レオナさん。
Oh, we toppled over the king.
ディズニーツイステッド・ワンダーランドザ・アニメーション。
I can't wait. Oh, Yuka's voice is really cool. All right, hold on. Let's go back to that. Also, like this, super cool. Seeing Leona in casual clothes, wild. Absolutely freaking wild. Also, him being here, and then I'm assuming that's either Felina or like his dad, right? So we have Kafaji, clearly. We have attendants being like, oh my gosh, whisper, whisper, whisper. And then we have some sort of lion beastman, but I have no idea if that's his dad or not. That could be Felina. This could be his father. Actually, it's probably his father, right? Because if he's that little, I don't think they have that big of an age gap, right? I would assume this has to be the father because Leona is so little. Isn't his dad super old? I don't know. I know his dad is sick, but I don't think we have any confirmation of him being old. Also, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much. You super happy that you oh my gosh, YouTube chat, stop. YouTube, what are you doing? Stop it. Stop. It's like pulling up people's messages. Anyway, I love her voice so much, shaking so much because she's so happy. I know, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for her. Possibly 10 to 15 years. Yeah, this doesn't look like a 10 to 15 year difference. So this has to be like his dad then. And there's even like somebody behind him. So there's 3 different attendants surrounding this lion beastman, and then Kafaji, and then Leona. Although Kafaji looks just as old. So like I don't know what's going on there. Put pride on Pride Land, I suppose. And then we have him being like sad as little eyes, and then him being like, haha, I'm a smarty pants. Ruggy looks dastardly. This angling on he's immortal. The Ruggy angle is just so good. And then Jack, you can tell he's like contemplating his life here. And then just the way that they animate the ground, it almost looks like it's being masked, but you have like these little pieces of the grass that are flying up and down. Like that's so cool. That's so cool. And then of course, Leona, the guy, then you have the rest of his magic happening. So I think this is the overblot scene. Like the beginnings of the overblot. Because we kind of transfer right into that. So we have Grim freaking out. And then we have Yuka. Oh my gosh. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Love women, love women. Ace and Deuce also, yeah, so that had to be the overblot because this looks like the same lighting in the same background. And they're freaking out because he's gonna overblot Riddle as well. Cater's like, oh shit. Trey is dead. This is not during the overblot. This is when he falls down the stairs, clearly. We probably will get to see him fall down the stairs. It's a miracle that his glasses didn't break, to be fair. To be fair. And then her, again, looking at Leona, presumably overblotting because of the background and everything. And then we have him talking to Ruggy about their plans at night. That scene is happening, which is very exciting. I think this is the one where Jack ends up then disrupting them, but we don't get that here. And then we got him toppling over the king. Very exciting, and he's all happy about it. And then this transition between the text and then like the claws, that's so cool. Oh, I really like that. And they have just the animation, and then the teaser information for when it is up, and then of course the voice cast and things like of that as nature as well. Very very short and sweet, but like I'm so happy that she's here. The queen has arrived, and her voice is so pretty too. Oh, I think she's saying you, like, or like I something. So, no, ore is me, right? Ore is like I. It's like watashi and atashi. So but she's using the more masculine pronoun, which is nice. That's pretty cool. I think I'm presuming that's her. So she's saying something about herself then, from what I understand. So it's something like I why something. So that's about all I got, guys. That's about all I got. Yeah, I don't know, but I know but it's like because the particle's wa, I think she's talking about like I am a student in the context like if you're saying like watashi wa whatever, it's like I am something. That is what is happening. Is that what she said? Then why'd she say ore wa? Because isn't that like I? Or did she say kore? Does she say ore or kore? Are. Oh, she says are. I can't hear apparently. Yeah, are wa is different then. I thought she was saying ore wa. And I was like, huh? I wasn't expecting this. That could be. I wish we had subtitles. To me, it sounds like ore. Maybe she is saying are. 一体何が起きて? 一体何が起きて? Isn't Itai like hurt or something? I'm not the right person for this. I don't speak Japanese. It sounds like ore to me still. I don't know. Is Yuka female pronouns or non-binary? I don't know. I don't have the Savannah Claw mangas in Japanese. I only have them in English. And then in the English, actually I could look. Maybe. I know arewa is a common phrase. Like I know it's a common phrase. I just can't. My ears cannot pick up the distinction. You're hurting them, maybe. Or like, why are you hurting them? That could be it. Because if it's like her asking, because Leona hurts people because of like Trey and stuff, which would make sense because it shows Trey getting hurt, right? So if it is like, why are you hurting them? That would make sense. That would make sense. You have the manga if you want to. I also have the manga. I don't know if the English translation would carry over that nuance. I don't know. I'm Trey looks Trey. It almost looks like a meme. It almost does. Also, someone asked about where's Jack. Let me bring Jack back up. There he is. There's your Jack. There's the boy. Wonder what the English dub is gonna sound like. I don't know. She's saying arewa. So it is are. Okay. I just can't hear because my ears hear ore, not are. But arewa, like what y'all were saying before, makes more sense. That was what is this that? It's not going to do anything with the scene. Yeah, but doesn't Yuka uses watashi. Okay, so like the regular role pronoun. Got it. I was gonna say because I'm pretty sure in the English manga it's translated as like she her pronouns, specifically to like show that she is a girl. Because I think part of the thing is that she's a tomboy, so they don't realize it at first, and then like it comes up later, and then it's kind of like whatever. They're like, oh okay, well you're still our friend. We're gonna continue on with this. I think it's why are you hurting them? That's what my crazy conspiracy theory brain is going to assume that this voice line is. Is you the same voice actress as the Orin High School Host Club kiddo? Is that what you're is that how this goes? What her English voice will be like? Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be very interesting. I don't know, guys.
だからこそ手段は選ばない。
あれは一体何が起きて。
計画はどうなってるラギー。
もちろん万事順調に進んでるっすよ、レオナさん。
Yeah, there's like certain words I can pick up, but yeah, Orewa makes way more sense for that context specifically. Like Leona's talking about like something there, and then he's like he's asking Ruggy a question, probably about the plot, and then Ruggy's like, absolutely, of course. And then it goes on from there. She might be saying, "What are you saying?" It could be, could be. Again, I don't know Japanese. I'm making inferences based off my very limited knowledge.
だからこそ手段は選ばない。
あれは一体何が起きて。
計画はどうなってるラギ
ー。もちろん万事順調に進んで。
Something, yeah. Well, listen, listen, man, listen. I don't know. I'm not the right person. Why is the trailer framing Jack as the super evil secret? And he's not, though. I don't think they're framing it that way at all. They're framing Ruggy as evil. This framing on Ruggy is super evil. This framing on Jack makes him look really pensive. This isn't evil to me. This is a contemplative frame. He looks very contemplative. He's the hidden spy. I mean, this is the only frame of Jack we get in this trailer, actually, I think, right? We get a lot of Leona, obviously. It is his story. We get some of his backstory as well. We get him. We get one frame of Ruggy, one frame of Jack, more Leona, all the Heartstable kiddos that we already know, our new Hugh, Leona, Ruggy again, and then that's it. Jack literally shows up one frame. It's all the way in the beginning. It's after Leona's backstory, and then you get Ruggy, and then you get Jack. It's about 21 seconds in. If anyone is looking to screenshot it, it is 21 seconds into the trailer. I think they didn't show Lilia on purpose, because we have they're showing parts of the Overblot scene, but they're not showing. They're showing the new you, and then they're showing all of the characters that they've already established. So to show Lilia would feel really weird, because we didn't spend like all that much time with Lilia in season 1. Lilia shows up for like 2 episodes, for like maybe a cumulative minute of screen time, versus Ace, Deuce, Trey, Riddle, Cater, like all of those people we know intimately at this point because of all the time that we spent. So it makes way more sense that they are featured here, versus, you know, anybody else outside of Savannah Claw, which is the focus of this particular book. So I understand why they are the ones shown. I just think it's weird that we only get this specific scene of Jack, and that is it. We do not get any more Jack in this at all. And I guess it's because they're like the scenes that they're focusing on. It would also be spoilery. I suppose so. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, spoilers out of context. Yeah. So like I've been saying the things that because I know what goes on. Like, well, Jack isn't popular enough. Yeah, but he's still a Savannah Claw kid. He's still to be fair, we also don't get that much of Ruggy. We get Ruggy being super evil, and then we get Ruggy being like, yep, it's taken care of, right? So because we get Ruggy being evil here, and then we get Ruggy again being like, yep, it's taken care of, boss. That sets him up to have a much more pivotal role in like the plot of whatever Leona is doing. And we know Leona's up to no good, right? So there's that. So I think it also, like, just showing Jack, establishes him as being part of Savannah Claw, but then it also gives him a much more ambiguous position. If we're gonna read that far into the 58-second trailer, if we really want to read that deep into it, it does leave Jack in a very ambiguous position, which is going to be good for where his character goes. Again, the trailer itself is just to appeal, to give you a little taste, a little this looks yummy kind of thing, right? Like it is not to answer all of our questions. But I think that the way that they framed it is good in that vein. I don't really have any problems with it. I just don't know what they're saying, and clearly I cannot hear correctly because I did not hear what she said right at all. The Savannah Claw flag looks a little weird because I know it's supposed to be nighttime, but it would still be yellow. Like it's very brown. I guess if I had to have a criticism, the flag color is kind of weird, right? Like yellow fabric at night doesn't suddenly become black. Doesn't suddenly become brown. It's still yellow. I don't know. It's definitely like a 3D animation over 2D because you can see where it is on the branch at the top. That's definitely that sort of vibe. You know, like it's the old Mickey Mouse cartoons where you know that they're gonna go take the can of whipped cream off the shelf because the shelf is really intricate, but the whipped cream can isn't. It's that sort of vibe we got going on up there. They were worried you wouldn't see the name at the bottom. Savannah. That's not what I'm talking about though. The Savannah Claw flag, I'm pretty sure if I can get it up on my Twisted Wonderland, I'm pretty sure it's yellow all the way through. Like the backing fabric of the flag is yellow. Here, let me pull it up real quick. Because I could be crazy. I could be misremembering. Yeah, no, it's completely yellow. So this, okay, will it show up with Overblot Azul? It will. Okay, perfect. So, excuse me, Leona. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. So this, right? You can see it behind Azul. Like, it is bright yellow. It is the same color of yellow as the Savannah Claw text. So if that flag is that way, why is it in picture-in-picture? Why is it doing this? Go back. Why is it brown? If it's the same exact color, it should be the same color. Why does the flag change color at night, though? Why? I mean, like, if they wanted the Savannah Claw part of it to stick out, just make it a deeper yellow. Make it more of an orange. I don't know, man. I don't know. It just feels so strange to me. Because it feels like it's going to end up being inconsistent if they don't keep it like this brown color the rest of the time, you know? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that can be harsh on the edge. Yeah, but that's why you just make it a little bit darker of a yellow. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It just, it doesn't, I don't, Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's my one pet peeve. That's my one pet peeve is the flag colors wrong. It's not accurate. If I'm gonna push up my glasses and go actually to anything, I guess it's the flag color. But that's honestly not that much important. But also this frame here of Night Raven College, the school feels way more intricate, doesn't it? I guess it's not the first time we see it under daylight, is it? But it feels so much more intricate than it did in any of the other like pictures. Even like it's brighter because it's daytime. I'm pretty sure the only other time we've seen it is nighttime. But like it's so I love this thing that's happening over the door. This is cool. This is really cool. The favorite Jack appearing pensive interrupted you from writing. Fair. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the visuals in the opening will reflect Savannah Claw more. Like, I think we're obviously going to still have all the rest of the dorms, but you know how it has the, here, let me see if I can find it. All right, stop putting it in picture-in-picture mode. Oh my gosh. I could probably find it on YouTube, right? The Hearts ending thing. Hearts level ending credits. Is this it? Okay, this will be it. No, we can't. Nope, that's copyrighted music. That's gonna get me in trouble with YouTube. Here. So here we go. So oh, this is the ending. Never mind. You were talking about I can't read. You were talking about the opening, right? Twisted. Never mind. Twisted Wonderland opening. I looked at Riddles deep in the eyes and was like, wait a minute. wait a minute. That's not right. That's not right. That's gonna be Leona. Clearly. So yeah, in the opening, right? So you have like the little pieces with the dorms. This part I don't think will change. I don't think this will change at all. I think we'll still have like Heartstable, we'll still have Savannah Claw. Maybe when we get further into the series, they will update these pieces. So like maybe what happens is we have Savannah Claw first, and then Heartstable, and then we go in chronological order that way. Because this is still like why are they on like a little magic carpet? What is going on? But this part may stay consistent because it does show all the rest of the dorms, right? But this part here, this is where it will start to change. So after Malleus, the gem is going to be yellow, most likely. The background's going to be yellow, most likely. The blot is going to be Leona instead of Riddle. This is going to be Savannah Claw and not Heartstable, right? Because it's the Savannah Claw season. We're going to have these still frames could still exist, right? Maybe we have a still frame of Heartstable instead of Savannah Claw. And then, of course, we'll have the rest of the still frames of all the other people. And then we'll get to this part after Deisomnia where we have the U. The U is going to be Yuka instead of Yuken, right? That's what's going to happen here. That's why they did this, so that they could easily replace the U's. So this will just be a different person when we go through all those different arcs. And then the coffin in the center is going to be Leona. And then instead of Riddle, it'll be Leona. That's what I'm assuming is going to happen because those pieces seemed the easiest to swap in the opening for the rest of the books going forward. So then when it's Octave and L's time, maybe the same thing happens. So if they change this to be, you know, Savannah Claw, then Heartstable, then it'll be Octave and L, then Heartstable, Savannah Claw, right? If they don't do that, then this will remain the same, and then they'll just change the things here at the end. So then it'll be Azul, the gem will be purple, the background will be like the lavender, right? Then it'll be Octave and L until it gets to the still frames. Then it'll be, I forget what his name is, Utah? Then it'll be Utah with Grim. Then it'll be Azul in the middle, right? So like that, those things will probably change. Because it doesn't make a lot of sense for Riddle to be as emphasized as he is in the Savannah Claw story or in any of the other stories. But these pieces are pretty easy to swap out. The majority of the thing is going to stay the same. You have like 3 pieces that get different. The English version of the teaser, maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. I think someone else was saying that it usually happens like a day or 2 apart. So that's probably what'll happen, I guess. I don't know. I don't work for the company. I don't know what their content schedule's like. To be honest, I wasn't even expecting this now. I would have expected it maybe next month, right? But this is pretty cool that we're getting it now. Riddle's going to yoink us pretty soon, according to this. He is at the yoinking stage of his life right now. But yeah, so that's so exciting. That's such a fun time. What a great time. I cannot wait. It's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be so fun, guys. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Because they came out with the Overblot Leona card. Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, well, but no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Because it's the JP Twitter. It's not the English Twitter. It's the JP Twitter. Disney Plus JP. It has nothing to do with the English content schedule. I mean, it's convenient that the English server just released Overblot Leona, but it came from Disney JP. So it has nothing to do specifically with EN. If it was for Leona's Overblot card, then they probably would already have the English version too. But they don't. I think that's more coincidence. It does make sense from our perspective, but because it's specifically posted to JP, yeah, unsettling plan. Sure, yep. But yeah, so I would say it's more coincidence. It's a very good theory, but it's really unexpected, very unexpected. Hope they don't remove that much from the manga for the anime. They shouldn't. Heartstable has the burden of doing all the world building. So if Savannah Claw is still the same amount of episodes, then as Heartstable, which it should be, then they are going to have so much more time to do things because they do not have to reestablish the setting. What they have to reestablish is the U. So they have to introduce Yuka in some way that makes sense for the universe and for the anime only people. Right? So if the anime only people have not engaged with the manga, they've not engaged with the game, they've not engaged with any of the other supplemental materials, there has to be an in-universe explanation for that. But the manga intro is too short, I think, for that. The manga intro is like, well, I'm in a new world and I was here for Heartstable and now I'm here for Savannah Claw, let's go. It doesn't really explain why the U is different. And I don't think that they necessarily have to, but I think there needs to be like a line, and I've said this before, I think there needs to be a line where Crowley or someone else is like, I wonder what would happen if the tale was different. Let's see how things could have been. Like some other line to kind of give more backing as to why the main character has changed. Because traditionally in anime that you follow the same main character more or less through the whole story. And that's different for Twisted Wonderland, and we know why that's different because we play the game and we know that you is an insert character. We know that you is basically a void that can be filled by anyone and can have anyone's characteristics. But if you only watch the anime, you are not going to have that context, right? So I feel like there should be at least a little something to help the anime only folks transition. And I feel like that makes sense because if you are isolating the story within the anime, then you have to consider the people that only know the anime. There cannot be an expectation that the anime people went out and bought the mangas and also are now playing the game. It's great if they do that, but from a continuity standpoint, from the story that you are telling in the medium that you are telling it in, and there needs to be something that tells the people that only engage with that medium why it is now doing the thing that it is. Or there needs to be some sort of like hint at something. There just needs to be a thing to help those people with the transition. Because I think it's very unreasonable to just plop them in there and just force them to accept it without any sort of context or anything. Yeah, and the game is not available everywhere. Exactly. Like and the manga explains it really quickly. So you can get into the story because the manga is limited by the print release. I was talking with my father about this because I forget what video. Oh, it was the Heartstable one. I started going on a rant that I ended up cutting out of the Heartstable reaction video about the differences between the different media, and maybe it would make sense to make that video in the future. But the game is like the encyclopedia of the world, and I don't feel like you necessarily need to understand the game in its entirety to understand the story. But the game is very helpful specifically with the U context. So I think that's really the only thing that the anime people need to know at this point in time is that the U is just an inserting character. The U is the foil to the villain. And so they can be anyone from anywhere. So, but that, again, needs to be explained in some sort of fashion so that those people have enough context to not just, like, be like, well, where the hell did Ken go? Is he going to come back? And if you're watching the whole season expecting him to show up again, and he doesn't, it's going to be too confusing. I think for those specific people. So, yeah, it'd be nice if the game was worldwide. It would be nice if they had, like, an EU server. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I really don't. Why don't they just release the English version worldwide? I don't know. Well, it's expensive. The first thing is cost. And the second thing is having enough of a player base, I guess. But they already have a worldwide player base. There's already people in other parts of the world that download a proxy app to be able to play it. So, like, it's not like they don't exist. I assume it's a cost effectiveness thing. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. but you have to get used to Jack speaking Spanish. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. Oh, I can't wait, man. I can't wait till like the trailer drops and then we can watch it in all the languages again like we did before. That's gonna be so fun. My. Yeah, money. And the other problem is if you launched the game for other regions now, you are on 3 separate schedules of content release, and that's a lot to manage. Because if the NA game just ended up becoming a worldwide server instead of NA, well, now a lot of people are gonna have a lot of like a hard time, like you're not gonna be able to get some of the SSRs from the limited time events that happened in the past without, using the anniversary, right? Unless they like rerun some of those things, but they're not like gonna like that. There'd be issues with that because we're so far along. But starting from 0 again to allow people to have the opportunity to get those cards and do those events is going to set that app now back like 5 years. I feel like it'd be a little bit of a mess for that specifically, because like if you get it in your region but now you can't get Bean Floyd, like that might ruin your day, right? So like I don't know. The anime also drops on December. Yes, it drops in December. I don't think we have a release date. I think it's just for right now, it's just December. Starting December. Yeah, but we don't have like a specific date. We have the month but not like the specific day. If it drops exactly on December 14th, is that Jack's birthday? Is that Jack's birthday? Also, I could probably put the twist music back on. That was probably very loud. I should have had that running the entire time in the background while we were talking about things, but I didn't because I'm not good at this. December 1st, can't wait any longer. My. Well, it'll probably pop up on a Wednesday, right? It'll probably pop up on a Wednesday because that's what they were doing before. So if I can look at my handy dandy calendar in my handy dandy notebook, this 2nd would probably be the earliest that we get it. The 9th is probably a little bit more reasonable. I cannot imagine that they would drop episode 1 on the 16th. I feel like mid-month is kind of weird. Because you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that would bring you into February. If you did that on the 16th, otherwise it's just December and January. So yeah, I hope they do book 2 justice. And I think because they have so much more time, right, Azul? They have so much more time to explore the story, right? Because what I was starting to talk about before is that Heartstable has the burden of proof to set up the entire world, which is why it has an additional volume in the beginning, right? It actually has 2 additional volumes, technically, because there's 5 total books, right? Heartstable? Maybe? No, there's 4. Okay, never mind. There's 4 books in Heartstable. And in Savannah Claw and Octavanel, there's only 3 total. So Heartstable gets a whole extra book so that it can establish the world. So if they're not going to do that again, which I don't think that they should, because the people that watch season 1 are going to know about the world, you now don't have to spend 4 episodes building the world and establishing the relationship with you and Deuce. If you spend episode 1 establishing why Yuka is there instead of Yuken, and you explain that she went through Heartstable, so she had all the same experiences as Yuken, just in her perspective and her life, then you don't have to re-establish her getting to know Ace and Deuce. Because the viewer should be able to then presume and understand that she had that experience. It may have been different, but she's still now friends with those characters because they still went through all that stuff together. Or they went through something similar enough for them to be friends. Right? So now you have an additional 2 to 3 episodes that you can use to build up Savannah Claw, to flesh out their conflict, to flesh out their characters, to figure out how you are then going to tell that story. And I think that allows for more, how would you say, more exploration of the things that we don't get to see in game. We can get to see things from other people's perspectives. Maybe we get to hear more about Ruggy's thoughts or more about Jack's thoughts, right? There's opportunities to further explore those characters, and maybe they won't do that a lot, but they now have time to do so. And I think that that's very important because we really don't get that time in the game. So, or at least it's not shown in a way that is productive to developing their characters, which is the big critique for book 2. And even when we were reading the novel, I like the one thing that'll piss me off is if they use the novel as inspiration and then dive into Riddle's psyche. If we get 3 episodes where we're diving into how Riddle is recovering from his overblow, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna absolutely lose it. If we spend that much time on Riddle, I am going to have a problem. Unless we get that much time again in Octavinel on Leona. But I just, They don't do that in the manga, but they do that in the light novel, and it pissed me off when I was reading the light novel, and it will probably piss me off again if they do it in the anime. If they flesh out, if they buffer the time with talking about Riddle's trauma again in the beginning of the anime for like the first couple episodes, Oh, seeing how he got a scar would be cool. That's true. That's true. That's true. Jack's thoughts and reactions. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice. I think that is the better direction for them to go in, given the reputation that Book 2 has. And I think at this point they should be well enough aware of the reputation that Book 2 has within the community to be able to do something, to do anything, to help that out, to help that become, better. We're talking about the Twist 2 trailer. The Twisted Wonderland devs decided that we should not get to Trey's Tsum story tonight because the trail. Well, it's a teaser trailer. It's not a trailer. It's not the same thing we got for Heartstable, I don't think. It's a teaser. It's a teaser. It's like a 58-second thing. It's on Twitter. It's only in Japanese for now. We may get the English one in the upcoming days. I have no idea. But yeah. Also, hello, welcome in. So that's my hopes for the anime. I hope. Did it already get reposted onto YouTube? Is it on YouTube with English subtitles? Because that'd be helpful. Season 2 trailer. Let's see. Oh, there's already a search for it with an English dub. I see. Ooh, Series Central. Nope, never mind. They're just Heartstable. Disney TVA News posted it, but it doesn't look like it has captions. So, but it does also exist on YouTube now. They have reposted it about an hour ago. Gosh, have I been yapping about this for an hour, or are we just really late to the news? We're probably late to the news, to be honest. I would not put it past me to be late to this. Though the trailer's good. The trailer's good. Not on Disney Plus? No. So I think because it's the teaser, they probably have to go through and do the rest of the languages. If they put it on Disney Plus, then they'd have to do all the languages. They'd have to have the Latin American, the French, all that sort of stuff. So I don't think they're gonna put it on Disney Plus till it's like the legit trailer for the season. Like this was just a teaser. I don't think this is the same, because the Heartstable trailer we got was longer, right? I'm pretty sure the Heartstable trailer was more like a minute, right? If I remember correctly. Apparently the Heartstable trailer is not. Oh yeah, it was 2 minutes. It was 2 minutes for the anime trailer that included Heartstable. So whenever we get the longer trailer for Savannah Club, that'll probably end up at Disney Plus. I can't imagine that this, like maybe a minute 30, perhaps. I feel like the official like trailer should have Jack have a voice line at least. Poor Jack should have a voice line. It could even be like his line where he's like, "Don't bother me," or like, "You shouldn't have come here," whatever. You know, like that sort of stuff. Teaser trailer, yeah. We should get a longer one. I would assume. How many episodes? It should be the same as Heartstable. It should be 8. I'm pretty sure they're all gonna be 8. I don't think they're gonna make it shorter. Which is why I mean, they could. But like, he got 2 lines last season. Yeah, but last season wasn't his season. This is the trailer for his season. I'm pretty sure in the trailer for Heartstable, all the Heartstable kiddos had at least a line, right? Was for the whole thing. Yeah, I know it showed the dorms and stuff too, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe this is the only trailer we'll get for Savannah Club. Maybe this is the trailer. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I can only speculate. Who's to say? Who's to say? How long did it take for an English dub to come out after the anime came out? They came out simultaneously. The English and the Japanese were all at the same time. And I think when they dropped the trailers and stuff, it was. Which is why, like, this one is probably not the trailer, is my thinking. But all the episodes dropped simultaneously. The Japanese and English were all at the same time. Like, the Japanese, English, Latin American, French, everything was at the same time. So I'm assuming that's what they're going to do again now. It did release on JP time, though, so, like, it would release at, like, 5 in the morning here on Wednesdays. So I'd get up at, like, 4 to record my thoughts before I'd go to work. Not looking forward to that happening again, but I will do my best. I will do my best to get them out as soon as I can when that happens. We might end up sacrificing Monday videos for that, though. Just FYI, if it comes down to it. But the anime released not shortly after the trailer. Given we get 4 months before December, maybe another trailer. Yeah. I don't think this is the trailer. I'm calling it a trailer because it is a trailer, but it is more like a teaser. So if the teaser trailers are still trailers, I think we're gonna get like a longer version of it before it releases. Because we still have a lot of time. This cannot be the only hype that they give it, right? Like they're gonna have to hype it up more, right, Azul? Right, but he agrees. Pay no attention to his blank stare. He totally agrees with me. So, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it looks good. It looks good so far. Again, my only critique is that they changed the color of the flag for legibility reasons that I think are silly. But, you know, because the yellow flag on the night sky would have stood out just as much. But what are you gonna do? Anyway, we have one more Tsum sitting story to get through for the evening. We got a half hour left, so we should probably get that done so that way we actually have the Tsum stories done. Azul's just gonna live in Savannah Claw now. That's just what he's going to do. But let us go forth and do more. But now with Trey, he was in the second one? The third one? He's in the third one, right? Third one. There he is. There he is. Your Sumi's so chill, Trey. I thought it'd bolt, but nope. It's following along nicely. It seems more mature than the other Tsums I've come across. I don't know if I'd call it mature, but I do appreciate it being at low maintenance. I was pretty worried about what would happen if a Tsum that took after me started pulling stunts. I'd kinda like to see that. I have a hard time imagining you causing trouble. So, you wanted to ask me a favor? What can KK do for you? The grapes I've been growing in the science club should be ripe enough to eat now. I could use some help picking them. Eating them as is an option, but I figured I could take this chance to make a cake with them. Oh, nice! The grape cakes I've seen on Magicamp always look super fancy. I bet they'd be a dream to photograph. I'd be down to help if you'd let me take a pic of the cake with your Sumi and post it online. Well, that's the deal, Tsum. Oh, the Tsum doesn't want to be photographed. The Tsum is shy. Okay, that should be enough grapes for the cake. This Tsumi's amazing. Look at the big harvest it picked with that tiny body. Yeah, and it didn't bruise a single grape. It's pretty skilled. Skilled enough to even make the cake itself, do you think? A Tsum baking a cake? Hard to imagine, but if this Tsum can do it, it'd be a huge help. Guess I'd better get back to the dorm and get started on the cake. Thanks for the help, Cater. You're very welcome. Can't wait to see what you whip up. Right, come on, Tsum. Back we go. Dun, dun, dun. Slide the batter into the oven. Oh, batter pan. Sorry, batter pan. I was about batter in the oven. Batter in a pan in the oven. Slide the batter pan into the oven. There we go. Now it's just a matter of waiting for the sponge cake to bake. Ah, good luck on your exam. Enjoy, enjoy. Oh, well, enjoy an exam as much as you can, I suppose. All right, let's get started on the icing. Uh-oh. Wait, where did the Tsum go? It was just here. You can't hear the ominous whisking in the background, Trey? I hear noises behind me. Ah! I was gonna say, do you not hear the ominous whisking? It's pretty darn loud. It's pretty darn loud, man. The Tsum is whipping up icing? My goodness, my gracious. It's handling a whisk so deftly in those stubby hands. And look how smooth and consistent the icing is. All of this without even using a hand mixer? This is professional level work. And there's less sugar in the tin. Did the Tsums actually add the exact amount of sugar that the recipe called for? Aw, look at him, he's so happy about it. You seem pretty proud. All right, let's taste what you've made. The flavor and consistency are just right. This is about as sweet as I'd want to go for a grape cake. I wasn't expecting a Tsum to make icing this good. I'm actually amazed. Well, he is you, so... Maybe Cater wasn't wrong when he theorized you could make a cake. Say, Tsum, while you're at it, would you like to handle the decorating? I'm sure everyone will be floored if you do the finishing touches on a nice cake. Aw, he's so excited. Okay, great. Let's start with some chocolate roses to top the cake with. First, melt some chocolate in a bowl resting in hot water. Go ahead and give it a try, Tsum. Perfect, perfect. He's doing good. He's doing great. Wow, you even know that breaking up the chocolate makes it easier to melt. Impressive. Indeed, indeed. That's melted nicely. Next up. Oh, and they're bonding. And they're bonding. Yeah, chocolate-covered strawberries are really, really good. Where did it go? I haven't had them in so long. But they're so good. Chocolate-covered pretzels and chocolate-covered strawberries. Chocolate-covered almost anything, to be honest. But those two in particular, like, oh, a chocolate-covered pretzel. Oh, man. Okay, we'll be done as soon as we decorate the cake with grapes to be chilled. I wasn't expecting you to actually finish this. You made this job a whole lot easier for me, that's for sure. Well, I've let Cater know, so we ought to get this cake to the lounge. You can bring the dishware soon. Yeah, chocolate bananas too. Like I said, chocolate almost anything. Chocolate almost anything. Yeah, it'd be fun if we could do the Tsum card, but I don't even think we're gonna have enough time, to be honest. I don't even know that. I mean, I have an idea of how we could do somebody else's cards vignettes happening on stream, but it'd be a little too complicated to figure out in like the next 20 minutes. Oh wow, those are some shiny campable grapes. Okay, Tsumi, get next to the cake. Right, the deal was that you'd get a pic with the cake and Tsum together. Humor him for a bit, okay, Tsum? Aww, the Tsum. I was wondering what smelled so nice. What a lovely cake, nicely done, Trey. It really does look amazing. I can see how much work went into piping out the icing. Haha, you should direct your praise to the Tsum. After all, the Tsum's the one in charge of decorating it. He's so proud of himself. What? It did seem right at home making cakes before, but wow, it finished the whole thing? Color KK surprised. It's a bit hard to believe, but if the Tsum takes after you, it arguably makes perfect sense. It can apply icing perfectly smooth, it can make roses out of chocolate, and it catches on to anything I teach it immediately. I was pretty amazed by its talent. Anyway, you're all welcome to eat up. I give this cake my personal guarantee. If it has your stamp of approval, there's no reason not to eat it. I guess I could try some of the Tsum-made cake. I'd like some as well. Me too. And here we go. Ah, good night. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Oh, I forgot to put myself back down on the bottom. Well, you know what? I'm just going to stay up here for the rest of stream. It is my natural placement, I feel like. Honestly, I wonder if putting myself up here would force people to read the No JP main story thingy at, like, more. I wonder if it'd be more effective in that. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it on another stream. Thank you. That was a delicious cake. It was so light and refreshing. Aww, it's having a good time. Sounds like a positive reception. Isn't that nice, Tsum? As for the rest, I can store it in the fridge. I'm sure Ace and Deuce and the other students would like some too. That's okay, Tsum. I'm just carrying it to the fridge. You can take it easy now. Thanks for all your help. Hi, Gino. Ah, that was good. Yep, good stuff. Guess I'd better get started on some homework now. Oh. What's a tray Tsum holding? A toothbrush? I'm good, thanks. I'll just brush after dinner. Trey's Tsum's demeanor is shifting. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, the rumbles. Is it just me, or is the way the Tsumi's smiling kind of scary? Is it coming towards us? No, it wouldn't. Oh, it would. Ah! Is everyone done? I'll get the dishes. Oh. What's going on here? The Tsumis jumped on some guys who were about to leave without brushing their teeth. Dude, it's forcing people to brush their teeth? This thing's scarier than the real Trey. Ah, so that's what's happened. Come on, guys. You should always brush your teeth after eating. Yes, sir. We'll brush them. So, Riddle, Cater, have you two done that? Oh, the music is different. Oh, this music is cute. Wait, guys. This music is so cute. I've never noticed it before. Ah! It's so adorable. Of course. I was just about to. It was taking me a while to finish my food. Oh, no, Cater. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll swear I'll brush them. Don't come near me with that smile on your face. No. I wasn't expecting you to share my dedication to toothbrushing. You really do take after me, Tsum. Aww. Okay, we can get to work clearing off the tables once we've made sure everyone's brushed. Once we've made sure everyone is brushed. Oh my good lord. Oh my good lord. And there you have it, guys. We've read all of the Tsumderland stories. Huzzah! Huzzah! They added the third twist tune music once the event was over. Oh, okay, sure, I guess. I don't... up until streaming, I never really, would listen to stuff. Honestly, I would just play the game with everything muted because I'd be doing other stuff. We can do the twist tunes if y'all want to. We do have enough time to do them. Or we can play Tsum game. It's up to y'all. Do you want Tsum twist tunes or do you want Tsum game? Because I don't think we have time for both. But I will leave it in y'all's capable hands. Provided at least more than one person gives a preference this time. Alright. It looks like tunes are winning out over anything else. I mean, we could do them all. I'm not gonna do the ending Tsum one. We can do the follow-up. Like, I'm not gonna do the send off the Tsums every single time. We can do the follow-up the Tsum. We could do like the story-based ones, and then we can maybe do like the send off the Tsums in the final one, just to be like a final send off. But I think that'll work. I think that will work fine. I think we do that. I think we do that. And there they go. Well, this is gonna rerun. No idea. Absolutely no idea. I don't know the content schedule. I don't think this is in the replay yet, so it'll probably get a rerun at some point. Because I think this past year is when they finished it, when they got to Tsumderland 3. So they'll probably rerun it at some point. Also, I realized it's probably better if I do the easy, because then you don't have as many notes on the screen, and then you can see what's happening. I could also do the demo, but I feel like if we do the demo, I'm gonna get like demonetized. Because then it's like only the twist tune versus me playing it, you know? But here they are cooking. Ta-da! They cook. and they run away. And then in the third one, they dance. Ta-da! Ta-da! The Sumi's dance. And now for the ending of the Tsum. The return home, the final send-off. Bye, Tsums. Enjoy thy time in heaven. At least that's where it looks like they're going. But there you have it. There's all of the Tsums. There's every single thingy-mabobber with the Tsums that could possibly happen in the time that we have together. What a glorious little send-off. What a glorious little event stories. It's very cute. It's very cute. The Tsum stories are very, very fun. They're quite cute. They're quite cute. Yeah, other than the card stories, because I don't have any of the SSRs. But yeah, they're so cute. They're so fun. And we even got to talk all about the trailer today. What an exciting time. What an exciting time. Good night. Thank you for coming and hanging out. But yeah, so Tsums are cute. I don't think anyone could deny that specific fact. Quite cute. Quite nice. Quite nice. I would say indeed. But oh, hello, Gino. Welcome to my feet. Hello. Oh my. What a grand old time. What a grand old time. Well, I hope that y'all enjoyed this little dive into Tsumdom and the dive into Leonadom. And the dive into all of the things that we did this lovely little evening. It's all exciting. It's all exciting. I can't wait to figure out what we're gonna do next week because I have no idea now. Yeah, we'll be back with Tomodachi Life on Friday. We'll get to see what sort of craziness has happened. We'll get to see a certain somebody a certain new somebody. So that'll be exciting. That'll be fun. It'll be great. It'll be exciting. I really don't know what else to talk about at this point in time. My brain is mush. My brain is mush. The Tsums are done. The Tsum game is still happening. So the Tsum game has twist Tsums for now in it. It's great time. Otome, I don't there was an Otome game with a vampire in it that I recently learned about, but I don't know if it's just a demo or if it's available. I don't really know anything about it. Kitties are doing good. Gino was playing with like a little piece of wax paper that I crumpled into a ball, and he knocked it into my foot and then jumped onto my foot. So that was fun. And now Valentina has reclaimed the wax paper. Oh, Peaches got it back from her. They are going at it. They really like tissues. They like tissues and paper. If you roll up paper into a ball, oh, they love it. They love it so much. But they love to bat it around, but they also really like shredding it, which is a little bit of a problem. They won't eat it, but they will shred it. And then I gotta pick up all the pieces of paper. But they're cute. For butcher paper? Yeah, it's like the crinkly noise, I'm sure. It makes noise. Yes, we already went over it on stream. If you want to go back about like I don't even remember when we like 7:30, so maybe like an hour, half hour, you probably will see it. If it's still Trey, you're too early, and if it's Deuce or anyone else, then it's too far. But in between Deuce and Trey is us talking about the trailer. Okay, they don't actually eat a bit of it. Yeah, I know. That's why I haven't given them aluminum foil or stuff like that, because at least with paper, I feel like the chances of them getting an upset tummy and not being able to pass it or doing something bad to their system is lesser than if they eat aluminum foil and they eat literal metal. That's not gonna go quite the same way. So they get like tissues and now and again, or like when they start tearing it up, I usually take it away. If I'm there to catch it in time. Because Valentina will just sit there and she'll tear off a piece and spit it out. And then she'll tear off a piece and spit it. She will just literally go there and shred it like she's a little paper shredder. And then I get over there and there's just like thousands of pieces of paper everywhere. Like, what are you doing? And she just looks up at me and shreds another one. That's it. That's all she does. Maybe continue a Delta run. I could. You just missed the part. It kind of, sort of, a little bit. It is 9 o'clock, and typically these streams only go till 9. Well, it's 8:57, but give or take. But I feel like Deltarune is not as popular. Like, my reaction to it isn't as popular. Like, all the variety streams are obviously lesser in terms of my content. That's par for the course, given the majority of my content is Twist. But a lot of people only come here for Twist. They don't come here for me. So whenever I do variety content, it feels harder because I can't gauge it as well as I can Twist stuff. Like, if I do something in Twist and it pops off, like it's almost easier for me to gauge metrics when I do things that involve Twist versus variety. Thank you so much for the $2. Thank you so much. My favorite professor and lesson game. My favorite professor is Cruel. That should probably shock no one. Although Train is pretty close. I like pretty close. We could do a Pokemon Nuzlocke type thing where we name Pokemon, after Twist characters. We could do that. As far as lesson game, it would be Alchemy. Not because of Cruel specifically, but just because it's the most useful lesson. Like, I only live in daily lessons until the, the multi-training camp thingy-mabobber, which is no longer available, but when that comes up, it's still Alchemy lessons now. It used to, then I would go back through, but it's basically Alchemy all day, every day. That's it. That's all I got. But Cruel I like, Train is a second. I don't like Vargas. I think Vargas is the only staff member I don't like. I don't like Crowley because he's Crowley. But he does look cool, so he does have a face card. It's just, you know, not not... Everything else about him's just icky. but he has a face card, I guess. Vargas just makes me uncomfortable. I have a lot of, like... I don't like PE. I don't like gyms. I don't like that sort of stuff. I like working out. I like that, but I hate the environment of a gym. I don't like getting watched while I'm at the gym. Like, all the other things that involve gym I don't like. And Vargas is so much so, like, if you are dying, he's gonna be like, do 10 more push-ups. And like, I can't do that. Not for me. Not for me. But we could maybe do a Pokemon thing at some point. I mean, there's lots of stuff that I want to do on Variety. It just doesn't seem like anyone's interested in watching me do any of that stuff. So I will probably still do things in Variety, but I do like to make content that people will watch. So there's that. I mean, there are plenty of you guys that are interested. It's just it's a way smaller grouping of you than the general audience. ZA or Mystery Dungeon, I don't have either of those. If we did one of those, it would probably end up being like a Scarlet Violet Nuzlocke or a Sword Nuzlocke, because those are the two that I have that I can stream easily. Otherwise, I have to go through all the other technological things. Oh yeah, the Twist Among Us is fine. But see, like, again, it is all involving Twist. I'm talking about stuff that's, like, outside of Twist. That can't be connected to Twist. Because, like, the Tomodachi Life stuff pops off. People really like the Tomodachi Life, but they like it because it's Twist characters. Like, my audience likes me playing that game because it is Twist. And I'm in there a little bit. I have my me. But, like, the majority is to see the crazy Twist interactions, right? Like, anytime that the game ends up involving Twist, it's fine. But if I'm just like, hey, I want to do a date with death and that's what I'm doing and that's it and we're not relating it to Twist, then it's like 10 people. So, like, and that's fine. That's still more than one person. And that's totally okay. And it's not going to prevent me from doing Variety in the future. It's just way harder for me to tell if that is as successful as me doing, like, the Illusion Circus that we did the other day, right? Because it's, like, the same 10 people always. Like, I like, it's great for you guys, but like, I don't know how relevant that is. I don't, and, like, they don't do well over time either. But if it's entertaining, and if you know, if there's at least one person that wants it, I'm more than willing to continue doing it. And I do want to do more Variety stuff. Yes, we already talked about the Season 2 trailer. Wait, we talked about it earlier on stream. You're gonna have to go back. Yeah, and like the Rosette one was pretty fun. But again, the Rosette one was based around Twist. It's the same problem. Or not problem, but like the same observation. If it involves Twist in some way, then it attracts more people. If it's just something else, people don't care. And that's fine. I acknowledge being as small as I am and who I am and the content that I do. People are here for Twist. That's just how it goes. That's how a lot of YouTube is. A lot of, like, I've watched YouTubers, and then when they pivot to something else, then I don't watch them as much. I get it. I get it. It's just harder for me to tell what's worth continuing when I can't get a good gauge on, like, the audience reaction. Like Deltarune, right? Like we did Undertale. But, like, even that was, like, tiny. So for Deltarune, now it's a financial commitment as well as, like, a time commitment. Because I have to buy the rest of the chapters to stream them. And if I'm streaming them to nobody, because people just don't care about my reaction to Deltarune, like, it doesn't make sense for me to do that at this point in time. Like, that— ah! Gino! He yanked my headphones off of my head because he pulled the wire. Gino! Oh, no, he almost pulled the microphone out, too. Oh, good gracious. Yeah, he almost disconnected the mic. He literally, Deltarune's a one-time purchase, but it's still a purchase. Like, that's the point. I still have to buy the game. I still have to buy the chapters, right? So, like, that's the thing. Like, Minecraft is a one-time purchase, but it's still an expensive purchase to maybe only play it once on stream because people don't care about it, you know? That's all I'm trying to get at. So it's nice that the first 2 chapters existed and could give me a yeah, Gino's like, come on, it's time to go. I think he just was playing with the wires and then he got caught and then he jumped. So yeah. So like that's the part that I struggle with, to figure out what is worth investing that time in. Because if it cannot relate to Twist, it's not going to do as well. And it's fine that it doesn't do that well, and I understand why it doesn't do that well. But do I want to now spend all that money and time and effort into that thing for not a lot of I appreciate the 10 people that come and watch it, but like you know, it's something that at my stage where I am right now, that's the caution that I have, the timidness that I have. I don't know what the right word for that is. It's the things I have to consider. You just have to update it to get the new chapters? Oh, okay. So then how much is the rest of Deltarune? Because if it's not that expensive, then sure. But like the point remains for most things. The point remains for most games. Oh. Apprehensive. Thank you. That's the word. That's the one I'm looking for. Oh, it's $25. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. Whoops. The music's starting. Okay. That's not terrible. So maybe in the future. Maybe, potentially, at some point in time. Perhaps. But, well, we'll see. We'll see. I gotta make determinations. Because, like, I still want to do other stuff. Like, I want to do more Pokopia. I want to do, like, other things. I have to schedule that. And the other problem is that I only do streams twice a week. So, like, we could be doing all sorts of stuff all the time, but I just don't have time in my actual IRL life to do that. So then when do things get pushed out to here, to there, to wherever? 25 USD, but you wait for sale. I suppose I could wait for sale. I suppose that would make sense to do. But yeah. So like that's another thing to consider, which is why I started off doing one twist, one variety. And I feel like we should, I mean, Tomodachi's kind of become the variety, but it's also still twist related, so like, But even like these Tsum streams, like the more Tsum stream I have done, the worse they have all performed. Like the first Tsum stream was great in terms of viewership. The second stream was and then this stream is like 400 views, which is still a lot. But the first stream was like 1,000 within the stream total views, right? Like it's very easy to see what people are ending up losing attention in. But the variety is like very consistently low, which is why it makes it hard for me to figure out what variety things to do. So, I don't know if I explained any of that correctly, but I want to entertain people. I want to entertain people. If people are not entertained and they don't want to engage with the content, then that's not fun. Because I want to entertain. I want this to be fun for people. If you're going to be spending your precious time with me, then it should be in something that you enjoy. And it's not like I hate Twist. I love Twist. I just, you know, you get, if you do too much of the same thing, it gets boring after a while. So, yeah, it's fine. I appreciate, if even one person enjoys it, that's fine. But if only one person enjoys it and only one person is enjoying all of it, then that is a little bit of a problem. But anyway, these are all the fun things you have to consider when you're doing YouTube. All the exciting things you gotta deal with. It's a great time. Anyway, I apologize for burdening you all with these considerations. They're not for you. It is fine. I'm not trying to get pity. I'm trying to explain my logic. However, I have a feeling it's starting to come off in the way I don't want it to. So I'm gonna end the stream here. We're all gonna go to sleep or go about our days from here on out, I presume. But Tomodachi Life on Friday, if you want to see a certain baby, you should come on out for that stream and we'll see what other chaos happens. But until then, if you are going to sleep, have a wonderful sleep. If you're going to be having a day, have a wonderful day. and I will see all of you in the next one. Night's blessings. Bye-bye.